What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just got out for a little bit today with the TFL Cheetah. I've got a GNSS speed analyzer in the boat. It's already linked up to the satellites and everything. Kind of a overcast, rainy day out here, but we got a TP 4070 long RC boat bitch jacket, Castle X8S Hydra CNHL 4S 5200s. It's an 8S boat, and actually out today testing a new DR Props. And so the boat normally runs on an M445 Octura, and it's absolutely dialed with that prop. I love that prop. And Alex at DR Props in Ukraine sent me this 45 millimeter prop to test, and I'll show you guys in a second. But to me it looks very similar to the Octura, and that they both have kind of like a low rake, so a little bit of lift. The pitch to me looks very similar. Just doing a quick tape job here, you guys. I want to get a speed, and then really mostly curious to get the data log, because more so than just the speed, I'd like to know the efficiency and how it compares with my Octura, which is kind of a tried and true. It's a Chris Hoffman 445 M series, so it's detongued. I'll show you guys real quick here. The DR Props 2-blade. And to me, it looks very much like an Octura. So we'll see how she do. It's a Cheetah. It's fast. It was doing 73 miles an hour. About 73 last time out. So I'm expecting around there, maybe a hair more. I have a feeling this prop will be slightly spicier, but not sure. So beautiful day. It's kind of overcast. Hope you guys are all doing well. Shout out to all the new subscribers and future subscribers. You guys have been killing it with the subs and the support and the comments. I try to get back to everyone as much as I can. And we'll get you centered up here on the boat. I'm trying to film in 60 FPS today. So brand new prop. I have no idea what this thing's gonna do. And so before I give it a speed run, I'll probably do some passes and make sure that it's okay. So I can already tell you the prop is faster. That got up to maybe half throttle. A little bit of lift up front. I don't think it's gonna blow off. I'm gonna try and get another pass in. I'll do a little bit of left trim real quick. And let's see if I can get up to full throttle and maybe hold it for a second or two. Let's see what she do. So the front end's getting a little bit light. Front end is getting a little bit light, and that tells me that either the prop has less lift than the Octura did. It's either got less lift or we're going faster, and that's why the front end is lifting. Yeah, we're definitely lifting the front end. So I'm gonna get a speed real quick. I kind of feel like it must be faster, because that must be why the front's lifting. Usually, if a prop has some lift in the back, obviously you got to get the depth right. But if the back has some lift, it'll kind of keep the nose down. And the prop looks very similar to the Octura. But my guess is, and we didn't hit full speed there, but my guess is that this prop has to be faster. It's got to be faster, and that's got to be why the front's getting light. So let me get the speed. All right, well, full disclosure, that was only 63 miles an hour, which is really weird because it felt a lot faster than that. But maybe I'm just being a little you-know-what today. So I'm going to get one more pass in to see if maybe it was a bad GPS reading. I'll get one more pass in, and then I'll be curious to see the data log because it might be a really efficient prop. But evidently this prop is not lifting the back end as much, and so instead the front is coming up. So let's get one more pass in just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. And then I'm gonna probably end up throwing the M445 back on. The only trick is I don't wanna flip it right now. So I'm gonna ease into full throttle, see what she do. Damn, man, I swear that thing's going faster, but it is lifting the front. And so rather than blowing it off and risk hurting something, that's probably enough for me to know that this prop with this tune is not gonna work. So let's see speed one more time, and then might go back to Old Faithful. All right, back-to-back runs, 63. So I was way off, and I thought we were going a lot faster than we were. So Old Faithful's back on, M445 Arctura. And this one's got a little more lift in the back. So if you notice with this one, oh yeah, this is the money prop, you guys. Yeah, this one has just enough lift in the back to keep that nose down and not do anything funky. I mean, look how flat and perfect that thing runs. Holy, good God, this thing is, tell you what, you guys, this boat has changed my mind on single versus twin catamarans. This thing is so well behaved. It's so stable and predictable, and kind of makes me really wonder why I wouldn't just have all my cats be singles. Because when you get a single really tuned in, it's quite rewarding. In my opinion, they're a little harder to get them right. But yeah, let's swap packs, check the speed. Hopefully we're back up over 70 again, and we'll run it again. All right, got fresh packs in, good to go. A couple little turtles kind of poking their heads out. So still trying to recover financially from the last time I hit one of those freaking turtles, and definitely want to avoid them, so I'll probably stay a little further out. I also saw a bunch of fish. There's like these big pools of, I don't know if they're carp or trouser trout or what they are, but they're huge, and they must be spawning or mating or whatever it is they do. And yeah, should be right at 70 right now with this setup. The boat has done 81 without any real heat or temps or issues. So never really an issue of power with this boat or temps. It's strictly a matter of being able to try and run good laps without the boat flipping with good handling. So wish me luck, guys. Here goes nothing. Let's watch out for these freaking turtles and try and get some nice ovals in. Oh, that's beautiful. Ah, damn it. Oh, smokes. Whoo! Oh my God, that'll get your heart going, you guys. Damn it, that was fun. That's exciting. And yeah, kind of what I was saying earlier, I'm just gonna catch my breath for a second. Something about those laps, that holding full throttle, and like I was saying, guys, the more that I run this boat, the more I kind of feel like twins they're not overrated. You know, they're better at a lot of things. They're better at going straight. You know, if you think about a twin, you've got counter rotating props. You've got two of them. they're inherently more stable in a straight line, right? Because you've got the counter rotation, and you can control the boat better having two equal, forces, you get what I'm saying. But I will say, singles are usually quite a bit cheaper. They're usually quite a bit cheaper, and especially if you're doing like castle and big systems like that, right? So the singles are cheaper. They're usually considerably lighter, or at least, notably lighter, because you've got just the one motor. And they're easier. They're just easier to grease. They're easier to get ready. They're just, but in my opinion, a single's a little bit harder to tune. Just my opinion. I think it's harder to get a single really dialed in than a twin. Woo! Wow, she runs good. Yeah, this might be my favorite catamaran that I've owned. My favorite to run. It's the least amount of headaches. It's got the most overhead in terms of like cool temps and being able to run it as hard as I want. It's beautiful. I think the Cheetahs are beautiful boats. You can get them almost ready to run or fully ready to run from OSE. And yeah, it's probably my favorite cat. And it doesn't sound like much, but when you got a twin, right, and so you're greasing up 2 shafts and you've got twice the stuff and you want to program the ESC, but you got to do that twice. Everything's doubled on a twin. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, it's, if you have a single that can run insanely well, I don't know how this boat would do against twins, you guys. I know in P-class racing, the issue is kind of the amps on a single, right? So if you're racing P-class twin cat or single cat, the twins are basically a cheat code because you've got a lot more amp headroom to run that. So I don't know how this boat would do on 4S against twins, but I know handling wise, this thing handles about as well as any cat I've ever owned. Twins included, right? Twin Avenger included, everything included that I've ever had. And this is up there with the best of them. So yeah, I can't say enough good things about the Cheetah. If you guys wanted to build one or buy one from OSE, I just think that they're absolutely killer. So yeah, I won't keep you guys. I know it's kind of a longer video out here and just enjoying the boat, enjoying the day, kind of hanging out, a little more relaxed, except for that last run. That one got the heart going. But yeah, if you guys are not subscribed, definitely consider it. This is kind of what we do. I try and get as much running footage as I can. I know that that's everyone's favorite. You guys have to bear with me because obviously you need time to work on the boats. You need time to do stuff like that. So you can't always be running at the lake, but we try to, and this is kind of what we do. And it's all boats all the time. Temps are cool. Batteries are probably not even to storage voltage. Things are happy. It's a single 0.187 cable, right? So nothing heavy duty, nothing fancy at all. Cheapo servo. It's got a Spectrum. Hard lines have been plumbed in. This saves on weight and just kind of cleans everything up. I got my deck brace up front. It's an X8S that's been converted with a stump fab block, and then these are OSE nipples, 90-degree nipples. Whole front end is full of foam. That's some bird doo-doo that must have just happened. And yeah, probably one of my favorite boats to run, you guys. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Catch you on the next one. Later.